Welcome to Patch Retention's automation section. This is where you can create customer journey maps that are automated and triggered by different events and times. So let's jump into it. You can see that I have an abandoned cart automation created previously. So we have something on our list. It is a draft at this point, not enabled. It includes an SMS and email message, and it has been triggered in the past. Let's start at the top here. You can filter your automations by message type. You can, or channel. You can filter your automations by the status. So you can see we have draft, sent, scheduled, and running. You can filter your automations by one time, triggered, and recurring. You also have the ability to reorder your columns, and one column can be selected at a time. If you wanted it by account ID, you would click this button and it would start. This is in ascending order. So we have a search component here where you can search by some search criteria, like let's see, abandoned cart. And it should show the abandoned cart, and it does. So then we can also add what we have for additional fields to show on the data table. We have some metrics for each type of automation where you can see how many messages bounced or how many were sent, how many were clicked, conversions, delivered, total revenue, and a few more. And as you can see, when you click on them and you add them, you will see the data points added to our data table. What We have some action items here for edit, which will open up your campaign, your canvas, where you can edit your um, uh, customer journey map. Let's close out of here. So we want to leave. And I want to finish going over the data table before we jump into any automations. You can delete the automation, you can duplicate the automation, and you can view campaign performance in a dialog, which includes some data points here, messages, clicks, conversions, revenue, redemptions, and also a date range picker, a refresh button, and a close button. Um, when you last item on the data table outside of this create new button is the paginator here at the bottom, where you can select how many automations you would like to view per page, how many total automations you have here, refresh for new data loaded into your fields here, and if you have multiple pages of automations, you can navigate to the different pages. Let's see. So let's go ahead and create a new automation. We do have several automation wizards here where you can select from one of these and answer a series of questions, and it will build you a automation on the canvas. For this demonstration, I want to start from scratch. It's required that we give this automation a name. Let's say opt, let's just say opt. Let's just put, let's use demonstration. Um, Goodness, I can't. There we go. So demonstration is going to create our canvas, which should be empty when we get there. And you can see that the Shopify merchant has several triggers they can select from to start the customer journey. So, for example, Abandoned cart, you click and drag the block to the canvas, and you can copy and paste the abandoned cart URL into an SMS or email block within this automation, and you can filter the type of contact that should trigger this automation. So let's just leave it empty and do save and close. Once you have a trigger block selected, you then want to go to your action blocks. Well, what do you want to do when a customer has abandoned a cart, right? So we have lots of options here. A common block that follows an abandoned cart block is a delay block. So I think so if you know that your customers spend about 45 minutes shopping and you don't want an abandoned cart message going out too soon while they're still shopping, then you would put 45 minutes here. Let's save and close. And then uh, let's connect our abandoned cart block to our delay block. And then let's send an SMS saying, we do have an abandoned cart template here. Let's just for example, let's just use this template. We can save and close, and we can add a path, and we still have an error on this SMS block here. So let's see what's it saying. Block is okay. So and one more error. So looks like our template didn't. Let's just do this and select, and then we can save and close. Now that it is, and then we need a gateway. So as you can see, there are lots and lots of options and possibilities with automations. Each individual blocks has its own settings. And again, the intended use of this module is to build customer journey maps and a better shopping experience for our customers. A Shopify merchant can, the goal is to make more money and make the Shopify merchants day-to-day business operations easier with these automated campaigns. Again, there are so many combinations with these automation blocks. I don't want to walk through every single one. But if you do have questions, you can reach out to success@patchretention.com. You can use our text chat widget here in the bottom left-hand corner. You can call or text our 1-888 number here. And yeah.